In London town of fog and grime, where clocks keep strict and steady time, a crowd of quirky folks reside, with nowhere left for them to hide. They step right out of ink and page to act upon a ghostly stage. So grab your coat and take a peek at characters both strange and meek. Old Scrooge was stingy, cold and mean, the grumpiest you've ever seen. He hated Christmas joy and cheer, and yelled at folks throughout the year. Bah humbug was his favorite cry, as frozen snow fell from the sky. Then ghosts showed up at dead of night, and gave the miser such a fright. They rattled chains and floated round until he dropped upon the ground, and woke up singing full of glee, and bought a turkey big as 3. Then Oliver, a hungry boy who rarely knew a single toy, stood up and held his empty bowl, a brave and desperate little soul. He asked for more, which caused a shock and set off alarms around the block. The room turned wild, the master screamed, more porridge was a thing blasphemed. He ran away to London town, where Fagin wore a greasy gown, and taught young thieves to pick a pocket, to snag a watch or steal a locket. The artful dodger tipped his hat, as clever as a alley cat, while Nancy tried to do what's right and vanished softly in the night. Then Pip appeared, a blacksmith's lad who wished for things he never had. He met a convict in the marsh, where winds were cold and conditions harsh, and gave him bread and file to boot, which later brought a pile of loot. Old Miss Havisham sat inside, dressed up just like an ancient bride. Her wedding cake was full of mice, her heart was colder than pure ice. She kept Estella cold and proud, to break the hearts of all the crowd. Poor Pip believed a fortune came to elevate his humble name, and though he learned that wealth is fake, he made a lot of big mistakes. Next, Mr. Micawber ambled by, with hopeful gaze and cheerful sigh. He had no cash to pay his debt, but swore he wasn't worried yet. Something will surely soon turn up, he said, while sipping from his cup. Though prison was his frequent home, he wrote long letters in his tome, and smiled through every broke affair, without a single spot of care. And Uriah Heep was very sly, with writhing hands and shifty eye. He claimed that he was super humble, while making honest business crumble. He twisted truths and told big lies, with fake devotion in his eyes, until his tricks were brought to light, and set the honest record right. We can't forget poor David Copperfield, whose early life was roughly sealed. His stepfather was cold and stern, with many painful truths to learn. Yet David grew and found his way to live and write another day. Then Sidney Carton took the stage, to close a dark and bloody page. He looked a lot like Darnay's twin, though lived a life of booze and sin. He traded places noble grand, to save a friend in foreign land, and went off to the guillotine, the quietest hero ever seen. So if you stroll through Victorian streets, where tragedy and humor meets, look out for villains, ghosts and knaves and misers, dancing on their grave, for Dickens made them bold and bright. To